Welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. Beautiful Saturday morning here, San Carlos City, Negros Occidental. Smack dab in the middle of the Philippines. He gave her 250,000 pesos, and then she called him a ninja. A ninja, not a ninja. Read between those lines. You know, Facebook has long been this hookup place. And a lot of people watching this now, they'll tell you, oh, I didn't meet my girlfriend on a dating site. I met her on Facebook. You know, if that's something great, you know, that puts them on a whole other plateau. But they met on Facebook, and it was a typical Facebook romance. Overnight, she's asking for money. School supplies. Feed the kids. Doctor bills. And then family lowers the boom and says, hey, can you give me 2,500 US dollars to start a wholesale business? Meanwhile, she's working as a maid in Hong Kong. Now, for anybody who's not familiar with the peso economy, dollar economy, giving a woman 250,000 pesos over here in the Philippines is equivalent to giving a woman in America $250,000. We're not talking about the exchange rate. We're talking about the degree of difficulty that it would take the typical Filipino woman to come up with $250,000. 250,000 pesos. It's the same degree of difficulty that it would take the average American woman to come up with $250,000. It's a tremendous amount of money. So don't ever discount that. Get that calculator out of your head. You say, oh, it's only about 5,000 US dollars. No, it's a whole lot more. It's 250,000 pesos. Well, after she gets the money, miraculously, she doesn't want to start the wholesale business. But she didn't give him his money back. She kept it and proceeded to ask him for more money. Now, the strange thing about this, you know, this guy is from Chicago. He wanted me to tell his story. So I said, okay, I'll tell it. He said, maybe it'll help somebody, which I doubt that it will. These stories are out there. I mean, so many, okay? 2024, they're still happening. They're going to continue to happen because we want to be the savior. Empathy and compassion will come back and bite you, okay, when it comes to these Facebook romances and online romances. She kept asking for money. And finally, you know, because listen, guys, they never met. You know, I asked him, I said, well, why were you sending money to this lady you never met? Did you fall in love with the woman or something? They have this special power that makes us fall in love online. He said, yeah, sometimes, you know, the peekaboo, but she went a whole step further. She would masturbate and send him the video or do the masturbate on FaceTime. That was enough for him to lose his mind, I guess. You know, but the bottom line is they never met. They were still strangers. Every time he wanted to meet, she would come up with some excuse that she couldn't meet. And then when he finally put two and two together and said, oh, this woman's trying to scam me, and she made another request, he said no. She called him a ninja. Not a ninja, a ninja. And for anybody out there who says, oh, well, you know, they don't have any, they're not saying that with any malice. It's bullshit. They know how to weaponize that word. It's been weaponized against me. You don't believe me? Right now, in the newspaper, there's a big PBA basketball player by the name of Ray Parks. He's half black, half Filipino. And he's admonishing Filipinos from using that word. He said it's disrespectful, it's embarrassing, it's ignorant. Of course, he's getting pushback. Oh, we don't mean harm back. Okay, it came from the fact, you know, that YouTube sensation, I Show Speed, which is a young black guy, young black American. He showed up in the Philippines a few days ago. And of course, wherever he goes, he's a sensation. 100,000 subscribers in 3 hours over here. But I think one of his followers, one of his fans, called him a ninja trying to be cool. But anyway, she let him have it. And he said, man, it made me so mad. He said she don't realize I was getting ready to use my passport and go to Hong Kong. And in his words, unalive this woman. That's how angry he was. So he sent me a picture of her. I won't show it. And in my opinion, I'm like, this lady's a 1 on her best day. I wouldn't have sent her 1 peso. Okay? But the point of the whole story is we continue to send this money over there. Once you send it, it's no longer your money, it's hers. There's no sense in you getting angry. I don't consider it a scam. When they don't do what you want them to do, now it's a scam. I think she did give him the masturbation videos. I think they call it, what do they call that? Digital sex. No, they call it something else. I can't. Video sex, something they call it. Maybe that was her way of saying, hey, I paid you back for that money. But don't sit here and think 250,000 pesos is not a lot of money to a typical Filipino, because it is. 10,000 pesos in their hand at one time is a lot of money. Okay, I'm going to do a video with Maryland, one of my next upcoming videos, but I've got more scam videos. And Filipinos aren't the only ones scamming. I got a great interview today where an American guy from Chicago, by the way, his American fiance scammed him now out of 300,000. It was just a cautionary tale of love and betrayal. And she was gone. Basically his life savings. But I'm gonna let him tell you the story. I'll probably upload that in the morning. But guys, be careful sending money. I've said it 1,000 times. I'm going to continue to say it. If it affects men, I'm going to talk about it. This guy, he's an artist. This guy is. He draws pictures. He's very talented when it comes to art, but when it comes to online romances, obviously he's not. That's a lot of money he sent over here. And then for the woman to turn around and use that derogatory term against him, knowing what she was doing, man, it's uncalled for. Okay, if you're a Filipino out there and you're dealing with a black man, I don't care if he's African, whatever he is, Indian, American, don't ever use that word for any reason. There's nothing good about that. There's a lot of history behind that you don't know anything about. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. I wanted to tell this story, and I'm going to continue to tell these stories over and over until it starts registering into your head that you're not responsible for doctor bills and school supplies and food and starting businesses over here with people that you absolutely do not know. It's okay to help people, but make sure they're who they say they are. At least meet them in person. Become friends, I guess, But these are strangers. So if you're in America, in the Philippines, wherever you are, find your heart to help somebody. Tonight we'll do the spin wheel. I moved it to Saturday night because it's hard to do it on Friday night with Marilyn going to the gym and everything like she does. But I'm going to do a video. I lost my train of thought with Marilyn because she's shocked at the level of poverty in America. She didn't believe it. We were watching a video of a YouTuber in the Philippines. He was showing poverty here. And I was like, well, hell, that sort of poverty is in America. She didn't believe it. So I went on YouTube and we watched a couple of videos and then I left. I come back. She's watching more. She said she can't believe it. She can't get enough of it. It blew her mind that there's poverty in America. I'm talking about on the level of poverty here. The question should be asked, is poverty worse in America or in the Philippines? I say in America because opportunity's there. And people are lazy a lot of times. The opportunity just isn't here. So if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves, take care. Stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. And don't do anything stupid. Keep your money in your pocket. You're going to need it when you get over here. If you want to go to Boracay, Panglao Bahal, all these other beautiful places. Palawan, Puerto Galera, Siquijor. Okay, don't send it to strangers. Okay?